And hello everybody, welcome back to Sleepy Hollow. Last time we finished here a beautiful guard, and we're also upgraded some buildings here, and we're also close to completion of the World's Fair. Now, in this episode I want to focus on two things primarily. The first one is some hostile takeovers, and the second one are the pocket watches. So they've been absent for my population long enough, and pocket watches are rather easy. So we have them under engineers, and we have the glassmaker and the goldsmith. So all we need is actually coal, sand and gold. And gold, we have plenty of that in the New World. Or should I say in Catan. So here, I'm just going to unload my bricks that I've already prepared onto ships. Quite enough of them. And over here, if you remember, oops, this one here should be upgraded, or I should have a second one. It's never that easy to choose. And over here we have four, let me say that again, 4 gold deposits side by side. That is perfect. So here we're just going to put those gold mines now, 4 of them, and are happy that we produce so much now. They need though 2 minutes and 30 seconds for 1 ton of gold, so quite a lot of time actually. Let's have a look at them from close up. So nothing spectacular here, and we do have a workforce shortage in Catan. So what we also need to do here is we are going to increase the size of our population on this island here. And lucky for us, we do have enough, we do have enough space here anyway. So that we have a better population, and with more jornaleros we can now have more obreros. So let's hopefully upgrade them soon. All we need now is a few punchers. We need those workers. It's a bit strange though that the gold mine needs workers and not farmers. All the other mines need farmers, or most of them, not all of them, but most of them. Now let's choose a smaller area, this one here, where I don't disturb anything else, and have another puncher production. So let's have, I'd say, 4 sheep farms, or alpaca farms, it's not sheep. Having them side by side, wonderful. I hope you have enough space here. Yeah, that should suffice. And I think 4 are just about enough. And then we need 4 of those ponchodarnos. 4, here we go. Let's upgrade that warehouse. And I think with so many, we are also going to have a second warehouse just in case. Like that. Okay, so that doesn't cost us too much. And, well, we're quite low on the workforce. So let's just have a few more here. More houses. And this, well, rather big town now. Quite a lot, I'd say. And also here. And hopefully our plantain is enough for that. And fried plantains is at 0 actually. We need more of those, of that fish oil.
I could simply go to Prince.
The fish oil is out. We have one more here. Yep, the newspapers is totally negative. I don't know why. Let's just put 1 to positive. Let's have 2 positives here and 1 for that.
Are you sure?
And be rid of our influence again. You never have enough influence. It's the one limiting factor in this game when you're reaching endgame. And I think we have reached endgame now. And it's definitely very hard to keep up with the influence that we need. So the only way for me to gain more influence now is having more investors. But you know, they consume quite a lot of goods. And so I need to rebuild productions all the time to keep up with my investors. Alright, we do have enough jornaleros though. So I just need a bit of poncho, which is up there as well, and the fried plantains. So with a bit more, another oil factory here. We could also have a warehouse here with 2 more fish oil factories. That one here, and we are good on bananas though, so let's just have a few more kitchens. Let's have them here right away.
Ship under attack.
So 2 of them, 2 in addition should be enough. for that. To have enough of that, and then we can upgrade our jornaleros and have the gold here. But gold is rather, well, it takes its time to get more of that. So let's have a look at my other island, this one here. So my first one, La Isla. In La Isla we do have some workers we can upgrade at least. That's a good one. That's a good thing here. So let's upgrade a few more houses here to get more workers. Workforce population is quite low here. And I think we have 3 ore mines here, perfect. And we also have a bigger town here with 5 gold mines. So I think this is the perfect spot for a few more gold mines. There are 2 side by side, so we could choose this one here, having a warehouse like that. And then of course I need a connection to my town. That's it. And then we just need to send a few more bricks to that island over there. For some gold mines over there, and then I can have a trade route. I think we are going for the Grey Goblin as the trade route, as the ship for that. To start with that. And not the schooner. Schooner is always bad, it's very slow and can only take 2 cargo holds at once.
Ship under attack.
And here we have now again enough fried plantains, so we can upgrade some of our buildings here to get more workers. Let's upgrade that lot here. And we have enough workers already. We still have 2 gold deposits over here. So I knew this moment would come where I have to destroy a field here, like that. And then we have the warehouse and 2 more gold mines. So we have 6 gold mines now in Catan, producing every 230 for that.
Ship under attack.
So I don't think that is enough though. So we're just going to wait for this ship here to arrive, and then we can have I'd say about 3 to 4 more gold mines over here before we can finally push to the old world again. That's that. Let's go back to the old world. I promised I would have a hostile takeover in this episode, and we are so ready to destroy one of our opponents finally. So completely. He will be gone completely. Let's also buy a new share here. Let's just have a look how much influence that would cost. Well, it would bring us to the negative, but that should be possible. And we would destroy her completely. She would no longer be part of the game. But, well, at some point it has to happen, and she's no use anymore here. She's stagnant, so she can't expand anymore, and we're not going to kill her. So, well, we're going to send her to some island or something. Or she can even live in Sleepy Hollow the rest of her life. So let's take this one here. This is the takeover. It cost us 1.2 million. We have enough of that, and that's it. Takes a bit of time to load everything into that, and as you can see now, we have taken the island completely. Is she still there? She's still there. So I think she still has... she even likes it. Did you see that? She even likes that we're taking new land. So she's quite happy with us that we've taken her island. So she should still be here. There she is. Yeah. So she still has one more settlement here. She can be happy there. And one more thing that's really interesting is that if you take over an island, you don't have any goods here, as you can see, but you do have the items. That is really cool. Look at that, what we've got here. Lots of epic items. Very nice. We've got Black Jaguar. We've got a Nazcam tomb for our museum. Quite a lot of that, adding a lot of attractiveness. We even got some set bonuses here. The Lost Cities set, 2 of them here. We have the New World Waka and Origins. I think this is kind of overboard here. So many items that she's got. Look at that. Great White Shark, epic. Orang-Utan, epic. So many epic items here. So many things for our museum and zoo. A dinosaurs here. So quite a lot of that.
Ship under attack.
Let's get a ceasefire from her. So that was really, really, well, lucrative, I'd say. Lots of items that we can get now. So let's just buy a ship, or let's build a ship. We should have some ships that we don't use. Wait a second, there's one down here, right? Let's just unload our goods and get over there and get those nice items that we need.
Ship under attack.
Okay, and we definitely have to expand the zoo here now. We have more influence of that, so that's fine. And for that, I'm going to get rid of that
Ship under attack.
fence here. And also on the other side. Like that. Okay, and also of that path here. And now we can have some more compounds, and we will need quite a lot of them. But they cost 10 each, so we can only build 2 now. I'm going to outline the other ones. Okay, so that's the zoo. And let's just have some more over there. And this is not possible anymore.
Ship under attack.
Okay, those cost us a lot of influence. Let's get rid of them again. I don't think that I'm going to expand that far away anymore. And we can also just get the fence back here. As soon as I find it, there it is.
All perfectly legal.
There we have that. So lots of interesting new animals coming in there soon. Just have to wait now for the ship to get over there. Let's go to the new world again. Our ship should have arrived down here, and it has. So we can just unload our goods here and get those gold mines. Let's get 2 more, the ones that I have here. 2 more gold mines here. Very nice. And I think we have, as usual, not enough plantains, the fried ones. They're kind of hard to get or to keep stable. But I don't need to upgrade that many. That should be enough. Perfect. So we have a positive worker balance anymore. Almost. And, well, I still have some timber left here. What should I do with that? Let's build a depot. So that I can unload the rest. 2 more tons. Let's get rid of them. And Grey Goblin is now our gold trader. So let's have a route. A trade route from Tampiquet. And we're going to take gold here. Of course, we're going to have 2 ships on that trade route. Then to Catan, where he's going to load another 100 tons of gold. And then we go to the new world, down here to Mayence. And here we unload all our gold. And put the Great Goblin on that. And we also have the Clipper in the old world, but we still need to wait for that because I'm going to get my... That's the ship that gets our epic items here. So the epic Jaguar, for example, and some artifacts here. Very nice. Look at that. It's all golden, all epic. Pink River Dolphin. Okay, this is going to take quite some time to get them all to Sleepy Hollow. Let's build 2 more clippers for that. So we have the gold now, the gold production up and running. The gold ore is coming now to Mayence, so we need to start with the pocket watch production down here. And for that we need sand first and foremost. So we have the sand mine here.
The festival has ended.
Let's have a small warehouse here. And
Ship under attack.
now we can have the production of that. So my goal is to have like 6 clockworks. That should be enough for now. 6 of them, the clockmakers. So we need... Yeah, well, every 30 seconds glass is being produced, and every 1 minute and 30 it would need that. So we want to have 6 of that, and it's only a third. So we only need 2 of that actually. if I'm not mistaken. But that seems a bit low. Let's have 3 for that. But that's definitely enough glass that we produce. So those 3 should be fine. Not looking good here though.
Your people are starting to get sick.
Let's have it like that. Very nice, that should do. That's the glass production that we have here now.
Under attack.
And now, because we do have the gold, we do have coal here. There's still one more open, left untouched. Let's get this coal mine here as well. And I think that's all 3 of them now. Perfect. And we should have enough coal here in store anyway. Yeah, so it's full. Very nice. So we have that now, and because I want to have 6 of those clock makers, we need 4 goldsmiths. So 6 of those clock makers, that would mean like 130, and that's 3 and 6 and 9 minutes. So we need...
Shortage.
Well, where should I put them? That is the real problem here. Workforce is not a problem, it needs workers, right? No, it needs engineers. The goldsmith needs engineers, as well as the clock makers. And this one here needs artisans. Yeah, perfect.
Ship constructed. Under attack.
Okay, let's just have another trade route here, another ship on that gold trade route. Trinidad, that I've just built. And now we can start with 4 goldsmiths that we need to have. So I'm going to build them here as well. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're also going to have another warehouse here and upgrading that. 4 of them producing every minute, and 3 of them producing every 30 seconds. So we actually would only need 2, but it doesn't matter for now. And then we can have our 6 clock makers, but I don't think we have enough resources for that anymore, for 6 of them. So I will need to... Whoops, she doesn't have any fish here and connection. So I need to get another ship there. Lucky for us, we have built some of them. And also our items are here now that we can then use on this zoo. Let's send this one here back to Norwal. And this one here is going to transport a few more steel beams to that. So that was a nice takeover, a very worthy one. And let's have a look at the consumption goods. So we still look good. We still should be able to upgrade a few more investors. I need more influence points for now. So investors give you the most out of that. So if I upgrade them, I get 6 more points out of that. Very nice. And I could also go for...
Workforce shortage.
I could also delete those remaining charter routes. So we have wood, for example, to Sleepy Hollow. And I could just have ships for that, if I want to. And I also have quite a lot of warships. Do I need all of them? That's the question. How much influence does one warship give? Or cost? Eight. That's not much. In your newspapers, hopefully it's a bit more positive. Okay, so it's not that positive, but it's not totally negative, and we save some influence with that we have now. So we can buy one more share here before we take this island here. That's the last share for that. And we also have enough influence now to build the other compounds here in the zoo. So now we have 6 more compounds. That's really enough for quite some time now before we continue with anything here. So I think that zoo is quite big enough. And we are a creator now. Influence bonus. Perhaps that helps us a bit. And let's also have a corner here and one here. And then finish this fence around our zoo. And well, let's have a look. We do have some weaker animals here, like the ox. No one wants to see an ox. Let's have the orca here, right in at the entrance. And instead of those two brown bears, I want to have the black jaguar here. Let's have a look at that. That's a very nice one. And beside him, we want to have the pink river dolphins. And we get quite a lot of attractiveness with that. And they are pink.
Ship under attack.
Who would have thought that? Okay, so that's the zoo. We are going to expand on the zoo, of course, because I built the compounds now. And they're really expensive. I just want to get... And she's not even angry at me, look at that. I mean, I took over her main island. And she doesn't even mind. We need those steel beams, so let's get 100 of them and some windows. Some windows. I have everything else though. Send this one down here to finish the production for that. Let's just wait for the ship to arrive. And there's the ship for that. Let's unload those steel beams. Go back here and right. Let's have a conjunction here. Something like that, and another warehouse here.
Ship under attack.
And then we can have those pocket makers. Clockmaker factory.
Your people
1,
are
2,
healthier.
3, 4, 5, 6. And they need electricity. I didn't see that. So, yeah, requires electricity. So we need to have those pocket or clockmakers in Sleepy Hollow.
A competitor's
Or
island
we
is
transport
under
oil
siege.
to this island here and then just, you know, power them up like that. And that's entirely possible. So for this, let's do that. Let's have an oil harbor here.
Time for a kid.
Like so. And then we need the oil power plant. I'm just going to build it now like that. And some train tracks, railway
Ship under
tracks
attack.
to the oil harbor like that. And that's it. So now we only need a few more resources and another oil tanker, and I'm pretty sure we can build one. There's the oil tanker. Let's build one. We have enough oil anyway, so we can just transport that down there and then, you know, produce the electricity that we need down here and finish off this production chain. And a few more resources. Let's also get more of my cargoes of the items that we found, like the albino alligator, the regal gold ring. It's just too many items, so I can't use them all. Can't use all of them. But we have some nice things here for my museum. Okay, and transport that to Sleepy Hollow as well. And the other ship has arrived with more animals, orang-utan and sharks.
Experience can teach
Let's have a look.
us a lot.
So let's get rid of that jellyfish here and have orang-utans here, looking like that. And
I love the fire service. They help
the
me a
great
lot.
white shark.
The fire has been vanquished.
Being in here now. Let's see what else we got. Another pink river dolphin. And another great white
The
shark.
city has grown more
And we've
beautiful.
reached a new attractiveness level, appealing metropolis.
My portmanteau has
Even
sprung
higher
up
now.
everywhere.
What's the name for that? Oh, as well groomed and presented as a prize cow. Okay.
Ship
I guess
under
that's
attack.
a compliment. And let's have the remaining items that we have here. Of course, I'm going to replace that then. And do we have an artifact? Because I do have one more compound then in the museum that we can use. Yes, we do have this Stegosaurus. Let's see how that looks. Very nice. That looks different now than the other buildings here. And we can also get rid of that street here and have another
Are
compound
starting to get sick.
up here. And it doesn't cost us any influence as far as I can see. I don't know why. But we can just have it there. To have that crystal over here. And then we can have a nice little park here or something like that.
Ship under attack.
This one here with some trees behind it. Just beside the museum.
competitor's island.
Okay, so that's that.
Withstood
We just need
an
to wait
attack.
now for the oil tanker to be finished, and then we can transport oil to the island down here, produce the pocket watches, and in the next episode we're also, I think, we're going to finish the World's Fair
Workforce
exhibition. Stay tuned.